Bulgaria. So Bulgaria participated just 12 times. Can you believe that? 12 times. I thought it was a lot more than that, but it's 12 times since their debut in 2005. Out of the 12 participations, believe it or not, they've only qualified 4 times. So I thought that percentage would have been much, much higher. However, when they have qualified, they've done reasonably well, haven't they? So in 2017, Kристиан Kostov gave Bulgaria its closest finish to winning, finishing second with Beautiful Mess. A year earlier, Polly Genova gave us one of the biggest Eurovision hits and bangers of all time with If Love Was a Crime. In 2019, Bulgaria chose not to participate. Lots of reasons why they didn't. They're stating financial, who knows, but it's great to have them back. I think it's time to have a little listen to some of the greatest Bulgarian classics from Eurovision from over the years. Are we ready? Should we do it? Let's do it. See, I remember being at your London Eurovision party, stood next to a Mr. Andy Brooke and saying, this song's going to come in top 3 at Eurovision. And I remember you turning around to me and saying, no, not a chance. Then fast forward a couple of years, you're singing it.
Yeah, it didn't come top 3 when I sang it, did it?
Stuart, you've turned into a robot.
Oh, right, good. Right. Should we talk about Stuart?
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's not always right, is he? He's not always right.
No,
he didn't get Melfest right. He didn't get Melfest right. No,
he didn't.
Mum was right going to win.
He said Cyprus was a dead cert for winning Eurovision in 2018.
He's crap, isn't he? Oh,
and he thought that Ukraine was going to win in 2018. He was wrong on both occasions. Just, you can't trust him.
Are you quite finished?
No.
Am I no longer a robot?
Yeah, you're right. You're back.
Am I all right now? Thank you for telling me anyway. That should be fun editing. 2020, Victoria with Tears Getting Sober. It's a ballad. It's Victoria Georgieva, born in 1997, 23 years old. Bulgarian singer-songwriter, took part in season 4 of X Factor Bulgaria. Her latest single, I Want to Know, has done really well in the Bulgarian charts. Go and check that out. It's available on all good music stream providers. Okay, Tears Getting Sober. So another song for Bulgaria. It's been written by hit songwriters. Borislav Milanov has written some of the songs we've already seen. If Love Were a Crime, and of course Bones from Equinox from a few years ago, Bulgaria's last participation. Before we ask the panel what we think, or how we think Victoria's going to get on, let's take a little listen to Victoria and Tears Getting Sober.
Your lies burn like sugar in my wounds. In time, my wound will be a scar.
There we go. Tears Getting Sober by Victoria, written by all these people on screen, including herself. Let's start with Ian. Ian, what do you think of this?
Okay. This is, well, I need to preface this first that I am not a lover of ballads. So this opinion might be a bit biased. I don't like this. Or not like. It's just average to me. I mean, this kind of song, I think you'll see as a background music for any like CW show out there. It's enjoyable, I might say, but it's not attention grabbing for me in terms of ballads. So I know I have always underrated Bulgaria since 2018 with Kристиан Kostov. So I don't know my opinion about I can't give you if this will qualify or not, but it's a good song. I don't know if how they're gonna stage it right. I mean, the camera work is good with what they did there in the music video. So if they can reflect that in the stage in Rotterdam, I think they can qualify.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this has got a real haunting presence about it. Really beautifully written. Another absolute hit from from the same hit makers of If Love Were a Crime and Bones. Gemma, what do you make of this ballad? It's doing really well in the Eurovision charts, isn't it? It's kind of up there in terms of one of the fan favorites. Is it one of yours?
But you know why it's a favorite? Because people throw this term around a lot lately. But this is the most Billie Eilish song Eurovision is going to get.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like her, it looks like her, and like, I am so over that sound. I can't handle it anymore. Like, so it's either going to do really well because people are going to love it because they love that type of music, they love that whole idea. But I've had enough. Like, we need, like, just don't copy other people. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's in doesn't mean you have to do a song that is effectively that person. You know, like, it's driving me crazy. It's a really lovely song, though. It's just that, I don't know, especially here in Australia, we're just overloaded with Billie Eilish. That's what we hear. And this is basically just a rip-off of that. But, I mean, it could do very, very well.
Yeah, I guess the whole point of Eurovision is opinions, isn't it? Some have it top, I guess some won't. Sean, is this doing it for you?
You know what? When I first listened to it, I didn't watch the video. I just listened to it, and I thought it was the start of a John Lewis Christmas advert. It just sounds as something really haunting and Christmassy about the start of the song. So that really got my attention right away. I can see what you're saying, Gemma, about the comparisons with Billie Eilish, and she's the biggest artist on the planet right now. Why not try and replicate some of that success with the sound? But I mean, this song is just, I think it's magical. Don't get wrong, I'm always up for a banger. I love the big up tempo songs that we've got this year. I think there's some cracking ones in it. But as far as all the ballads are concerned, this one stands out a mile. And if you think what Bulgaria have done over recent years with the staging of the songs Polly, Kristian, Equinox with Bones, the stage in Bulgaria have nailed the staging every year over the recent times. And if they get this right on the night, not only will they qualify, but I think they are going to be in the top 3.
Ooh, it's the most positive I've heard of Bulgaria in my fandom arena. Well said, Sean. Yerna, are you going to echo Sean's comments or totally disagree and say it's crap?
Well, Sean, you stole my word. I was going to use the word magical.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah. When I heard this song, I was like, it has kind of this magical feeling about it. And it's surely going to qualify, and I think it's going to do really well. I think it'll be top 3 as well. I'm just saying all the things Sean said, but I'm agreeing with everything. It's a really nice song. And I don't know if it will win because there are a lot of other songs that are qualified to win, but maybe they'll pull a 2017 effect, second, I think. Yeah, I just really love it.
Yeah, so we've got some real love for this. Mel, are you gonna make this a sort of a hat trick, or are you gonna disagree and say it's just
I completely agree with Gemma. It's a bit like what they did with Salvador in a way, because at the time stuff like La La Land was really popular. So you could say that was going to win a mile off. And I hope this don't win, but I think it's going to get a lot of votes just because it sounds like what people like at the minute.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I just think it's been done and it's not original. So it's not for me.
Andy.
Well, I
was going to say, because I don't know if I've ever met anyone that loved Salvador as much as you did. And you championed that from day one. Is this in the similar kind of theme for you? And could you see this winning?
Yes, I could see it winning. And no, it's not in the same. Salvador was unique in that it didn't sound like anything that had been around. I mean, it could have taken part in any contest since Eurovision began, and would still have been something different and unique. This song sounds very familiar, as Gemma and Mel have both said. But you are a lot younger than many listeners. You're a lot younger than me, and we don't hear this sort of music obviously. We don't listen to this sort of music all the time. You hear it in the background. You hear it as you're going around. When it comes up on Eurovision, you'll have the recognition factor without necessarily saying, "Oh, that sounds like Billie Eilish to me." It'll just sound good, and it will sound up to date and fresh. If they stage it properly, and as Bulgarian do, you get a good position in the running order. And if the producers want it to win, then I think it might do.
I think it's one of those, isn't it? It kind of needs to be staged properly. And I don't know how they're going to stage it.
I think they're going to do it similar to Salvador, like a bit whimsical, forest-like. Yeah.
Or maybe like the Lithuanian ballad from
Eva,
which was very, very simply staged. One other thing I would just like to say, it reminds me of Anouk and Birds. I don't know why, because it's not the same, but it has the same sort of vibe to me, but just a little bit more Disney-fied.
Yeah,
maybe I just put Mickey Mouse on stage.
Yeah, possibly.
Sean, you've got a comment you want to make?
I think they're going to stage it exactly like they've done the video, on one camera shot, going from the top all the way down, focusing in and out of her. I think they're probably going to stage it like that. Maybe some clever overlays, maybe to, like on the video where she's got the scar there or whatever. I reckon they're going to stage it exactly like the video, because it's quite an impactful video. I think they're going to do that.
I mean, that's going to look great on TV, isn't it? But it's going to be a bit boring live if you're in there.
Maybe we won't be in there. So.
Well, yeah.
You'll be in the TV show. In fairness, won't you?
Shh, it will never happen. All right, let's find out what we think Bulgaria are going to finish. I think we kind of know already, but let's just do this to round it up. Yerna, qualifier and where they're finishing?
Yes, second.
Second place. Mel?
As much as I'm not that bothered for it, they're definitely qualifying, and they'll definitely be in the top 10.
Okay, Sean?
They're definitely qualifying. I don't want it to win, but I think it's going to win.
Okay, Ian, what are your thoughts?
On the same world, it's going to be a non-qualifier for me. But on the actual world, I think top 3 might be, but it has to depend on how she's going to sing it. I haven't seen any live performance yet, so if she's not great, it's not going to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, actually. We haven't seen live performances. Russia might be interesting live. Gemma?
As much as I really don't want it to, it's going to qualify. And as much as I don't want it there, it's going to come very, very high.
I think it might. Andy?
Oh, I think it's definite qualifier. It could do really, really well. But it is probably the one song that might be a surprise underperformer.
Oh, okay. So when you say that, what are you thinking? Are you thinking mid-table or just outside the top 10?
Sorry. If it underperforms, it'll come 9th.
Right, okay.
It's definitely top 10, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, because underperformance might have been 4th or 5th in this stake. Yeah. Have I asked everyone? Have I asked everybody? Have I missed anybody out?
What about you, Stuart?
What do I think? I sit on the fence when I host. What do I think? I think it's clearly going to qualify. I think it'll be top 10. I'm not convinced it's a winner. Ooh. I think it's top 10. Definitely top 10. Okay. I think I've asked everyone their opinions, and I think we have completed our review, reaction, whatever you want to call it, of Bulgaria. That is Bulgaria done.